Hey Cubs, welcome to our digital instruction intro video for chemistry. We're going to walk through a couple things that you can find on Mudge, hopefully to clear up, uh, how we're going to proceed the next couple weeks for this digital instruction. So let's get started here. So on the Mudge page, as you can see, right here on the bulletin board, we'll have our weekly announcements, if you will, that'll give us kind of a layover of what to expect for the week. What we're going to be doing in quote unquote class, but it'll be digitally, and then what homework is due on that particular day. Um, my recommendation is, you take a look at this announcement page, but then also head over to the topics page as you would before. So here we have chapter 8. That's the chapter that we're going to be starting. It's dealing with chemical equations and reactions. So it's important that you know how to write down chemical formulas and properly name different chemical compounds. So review the material from chapter 7 before we jump into chapter 8 here. So on the Mudge page, just before, like we had in class, what we're kind of doing that day, and then homework due. So notice that we have on Monday, intro to chapter 8, view the intro video, which you're doing right now, and then find the chapter 8 discussion board. So that's going to be listed under the assignments. So under the assignments, you can see that we have chapter 8 discussion board. So this is where you're going to want to post any questions that you have about the course material. Of course, you can always email me. I'll respond to those emails as well. But both Mr. Bonventre and myself, we're going to be kind of monitoring this discussion board to provide you guys with some answers. And it's perfectly fine if you want to respond to one of your other classmates. Just remember that this is an academic discussion board, so keep it classy, Cubs. And we'll keep this discussion board open for chapter 8. And then when we start a new chapter, we'll have chapter 9 discussion board, and that will be under the chapter 9 topic there. So let's go back to our topics page for chapter 8. So you can see that was Monday. Then you're going to work on the vocab and highlights. So write those vocab words and definitions, and then the highlights found at the end of chapter 8 like you did before. And then that's going to be due on Tuesday. So right here you can see homework due on Tuesday. Homework due Tuesday. You're going to take a photo of your handwritten vocab and highlights, and then you upload it to Mudge under the assignments. So if we go back to Chem assignments, we've got our vocab and highlights. So you can see that you will be able to upload assignments here. Let me know if you're having any issues with that. We'll get that sorted out for you. If we go back to topics, let's take a look at what we're going to do on Tuesday. Tuesday, review Chapter 8, Section 1 lecture notes. So that's going to be an introduction and then discussion about the balancing chemical equations. You can find those lecture notes and all the other resources on the left-hand side of the Mudge page here. So if you click on Chapter 8 lectures, it gives you the completed lecture slide. So you don't have to write in there's no missing spots or anything. It's all right there for you. That will always be available to you on the left-hand side here. In addition, on Tuesday, you're going to watch a Khan Academy video. The link is here, but I also included the link on the left-hand side. So you click on the link, up pops a video talking about balancing chemical equations. So make sure that you are using those resources available to you. So if we go back to the topics page here. So yeah, we're going to walk through, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday you do have a quiz there. So notice this is what we're doing in class. And then over here, this is what homework is due. Now this first week, to give you guys a little bit of extra cushion time, the homework is due by 3 p.m. on the day listed. So that means Tuesday, submit Chapter 8 vocab and highlights. Take a picture of your handwritten notes and upload to Mudge under assignments. Although it's due on Tuesday, it's due Tuesday by 3 p.m. Now, with all of these assignments, you can submit them early if you would like. The exception for submitting early assignments will be for quizzes and tests. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But you can always submit the homework early if you would like. What else do we got here? So speaking of the quiz on Friday, so that will be open on Friday to take on Friday. It will tell you how much time you have to take. Assessments and exams, for those students that have extended time, I'm going to gear all of the quizzes and exams so that kind of everyone gets extended time. With that being said, though, you will not have time to try to flip through and find answers. So you still need to make sure that you're studying and staying on top of the material before you take your quiz. And I know you guys are going to be taking your quizzes from home, which means you're going to have resources available to you. So that timing, you're not going to have time to, Google search answers or whatnot. If you have your book there and your notes there, those are fine to use, but make sure you know exactly where to find those particular pieces of information that you're looking for. Let's see, that's about it for me. Let me know if you have questions. I'll post some more videos going over how to do some balancing chemical equation problems. And let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day, Cubs.